The nade, though, Simple may have taken him down, but he found Edward instead. Sergey sitting in the pit, catches off the plant. 14 seconds, they've got to get out. Simple gets only one in return. Jumps up and somehow finds Sergey, but he hasn't found the bomb. He will now. And he goes away from default because he doesn't want to get naded. He also knows there's a flank, and he also knows he needs position. Whoa! He actually gets the first one. He's got a chance. He knows Alu's up close, and he sneaks around. Oh, that's what we like from Simple.
The crowd absolutely loving that one.
Well, shotgun for Edward, so I assume he might go towards that connector position. Quad boost.
Here we go, Alu. They make it this time. And he's got the train. Oh, the train. He even tries to wallbang the train. He still doesn't show.
Huh?
I'm sorry?
Excuse me?
What texture does that hit?
I think he shot as well when the train came past because obviously the crowd cheered. He's thought, oh no, they know I'm here, I'm going to just take a pot shot if I can. Gets an opportunity to go for the second, and then that doesn't...
Backtracks, they're not close enough. He's got to turn it immediately. He does. It could be. It needs to be. AK in hand. He gets toward the hitch, but he's still not safe, and he doesn't know which way to look first. Alu has a chance to surprise, to strike, but it's an AWP. And he has to time that with his teammate, who's gone down, and now he knows. Now he knows where Alu is, surely, that he's going to be coming from around CT. Did he spot the shoulder?
He saw it.
Doesn't matter. He's got away from the bomb. I think he might have.
Oh my God.
What is that movement? What is that movement? But it costs him. All he had to do was play cover. He got to the open instead, and Alu wins the round for ENCE.
You guys lost to ENCE before in Katowice. How does it feel to get revenge?
Ni hao. Yeah, so...
And he's holding off the other side. There's not any access to the site now with those two AKs guarding the doors. Exist in JW. All right. All right! Working their way back in. Exist was going to get the AK that was down at the bottom of the stairs. He's not with his teammate. Time's still there for a 10-second defuse. JW! He taps and looks for the last. It's that long. He's got it, but there's no time because he doesn't have the kit. What an incredible performance. B, though, has the second op. So he's gone. Double op retake when they're both inside. Could it possibly happen? Kit for Alexi B as well. He's going to get aggressive. There's no rifle for him to grab. Okay, take it back. There's an AK on top of the bomb, but he taps. He wants Alu to hold. He's going to have to scope it so fast. Double peek. That's the right way to play it.
He's got it.
But he actually turned it around. Alexi B. When do you see a double op 2 versus 4 retake? That is impressive from ENCE.
That is wild right there from ENCE. That absolutely sick position that he's creeping on in. They might think he's saving though because he's very silent.
Well, there's no AKs there. He walked over the other op. He doesn't have a rifle to pick up. There is an M4 down below. He knows now they're behind quad. He's jumped across. Finds one. He's got the pistol. He's got the pistol. He's low. Breezy's low. And he's got the angle. Does he have the time?
No kit.
He doesn't have the kit, but I think he might just barely. Oh my God, it's going to be close.
He's got it.
Unbelievable. Got the player he needed to with the first shot. Pistol switch and Fnatic find map point on an incredible clutch. He didn't even lose any HP.
How does he get?
Done. Done.
But he needs to get the gun.
He's got it. It was dropped toward him. That's impressive that they had that much to work with. Jacob is just opening this round up himself, and he gets yet more. It's going to be Simple and Electronic, but at least one of them has a flank. That's Simple. Electronic knows he has to work inside of checkers. That's where Jacob started to go. He could find an ace on this because he's got Simple down. Electronic in front of him, and he's got all 5 started out with just a CZ, and he got map control. He got through the window.
And now he's up to 21 kills of his own.
That was just...
And then people would get enraged, like, why is Simple doesn't have the AK? Well, here is my theory. You can agree with it or not. Here is the thing. If you take the chances of players to get a frag, right? If you give an AK to Simple, then his chances are up there, right? But maybe if Zeus has a deagle, his chances are here, right? So now if you change that, and you give an AK to Zeus, and you give a deagle to Simple, he stays very close. So actually, the general is higher. That is why I think Simple is having the deagle and the other one is having the AK. Because you maximize your chances of everyone having frags because you have an alien on your team.
It's like we practiced that.
Yeah, we've been rehearsing that for quite some time.
You know there's one heaven. That's not any indication that gun barrel. That was obvious beforehand, but it's Daps that's been pushed off. Cirque, who pushes JW back in, and Exist is in the open. This is when Daps needs to get back in position. Smart play from Exist to immediately peek it.
He's low.
Molotov's going to put him off. Molotov's going to put him off, and he's got a kid. He can't run through that. Daps can't run through that. He's going to die. Oh, Exist, he's brained on him. That is incredible. What a read. Oh, man. And credit to Daps for just saying, I'll risk it. What else can he do?
This is some fantastic Counter-Strike that we have seen.
Actually working back from the ladder. They don't want to peek him. Alu's unfortunately
Oh,
gonna...
no!
Oh, all right, fair enough. That's fine. If you're going to steal an ace, I suppose that's the best way to do it. They tried to back off and let Alu have space so that Flamey could close the distance, but unfortunately he was walking toward them, so that'll work, that'll do.
Он не щелкает, Сергей по-прежнему живой, видит постановку бомбы на дефолт, изифраг для него. Ну,
это мы ставим бомбу, не законтролив пески, называется Simple. Не сдается, 9 секунд, можно плентить, можно плентить. Попытка сделать минус 5.
Будет тащить, пытаться, его уже пушат с двух сторон. Хорош ноускоп по первому, со вторым, знаешь, что он за ящом. Точный, один выстрел, Саша! Два ноускопа, рисуйте граффити на точке А, он тащит этот раунд.
Минус 5. Simple просто спасает команду Нави.
Но, опять же, наверное, фактор того, что один Best of 3 они уже выиграли сегодня, также дал о себе знать. Чувствуется, что, знаешь, не холодные такие, разогретые, вот в частности здесь. Посмотрите на него.
Пошел, говорит, выхожу, даю голову, да, я жесткий, да.
Boiler and the Hall's position. It looks like they want to just go straight back towards A, but they have to deal with 3 players over towards this quad position. We've got Edward up close and personal. Electronic in the site, and then it's just Simple's position of being on the balcony watching Boiler. That could be the real spoiler here. Renegades are postured in alt mid. They've got Jacob and Boiler. They're ready to execute. This is going to come in any second.
Good position for Simple. Tries to just look downwards onto them, and that's how he feels about life, perhaps. Such disdain. And he's got time to get the gun back out. Smoke, they back off. I thought they might push through to try and take him down. Massive
Big gap.
Massive. Bigger gap in that smoke than in Madonna's teeth. Spanish faction goes the other way instead. He'll get caught out for it. Bomb down in the arch. Good recovery to get Electronic, but that's when Zeus strikes. Bomb down yet again, and Simple. He just came back around and finished what he started.
So the closeness of that eco round previously, with all the guns being taken away, and Jacob flanked here. Does he know?
You're absolutely right. Alu snuck through as soon as the reload came in, as soon as Flamey took the damage. And he took the time.
He's got no idea.
Oh, he's done. This could even be a knife for Alu. He can build up some cash for the AWP, and he'll do exactly that. Flamey's gone. Edward Bathrooms with nowhere to go. 20 seconds. He'll even walk back and does at least make a past shot. I thought Electronic had the jump on him. Simple's missed. Does Alu finally get one back in return after so many going the way of Simple? Alu. He brings it back to a 2-on-1, 8 seconds. Zeus inside of the site. Here's X7 coming. It comes to kills. It comes to kills, but Alu's missed the shot, and Zeus has series point for Na'Vi.
One more round now. X7, it felt like he had done enough. But Electronic just bounces straight back through the smoke, of course.
Well, and it's a 2-on-2. Bomb planted. Simple on the M4. Gets off the AWP to play the post plant differently this time, to play more aggressively. Let Zeus hold off in the pit. X7 firing speculative shots through the edge of the smoke. Won't be able to get anyone from the front of library. It might be their turn to save, perhaps. It's going to give up Matt point. No, he's already, you're right, already around. Already in the open. Has it as well. Simple's down, but Zeus's turn to clutch in low HP. He should be able to do so on the AK. He does. He plays off Simple once again. And it is now map point to tie this in 4.
Slightly different veto, things playing out. We're getting a couple of similar maps in there, and it makes it into a very interesting affair across the board. I'm wondering though, guys, who do you think has truly won this veto, or is it just a pure 50-50?
ENCE. To me, there is no question. ENCE is ahead in terms of veto. It doesn't mean that ENCE is going to win, right? That's not the same thing. We're talking about the veto. We're talking about
just
what maps they're going to play. And ENCE got to be happy with how the veto went. That is for sure.
I definitely agree. Considering the third map is overpass, there's no doubt that ENCE have won this veto. That said, though, I'm leaning towards Na'Vi in terms of who's going to win this one. I think Na'Vi have shown us, that they've evolved throughout this tournament. We talk about all these problems that they have. We haven't really mentioned it at this disc, but there are some internal, conflicts going on within Na'Vi. But despite that, they're shown to be professionals. They're shown to be able to deliver on the server when it matters the most. So, considering we have Train now and we have Inferno coming up, this could go both ways, obviously. But I'm leaning a little bit towards Na'Vi.
Okay, now we've got a couple more minutes so we can look into the predictions and how you guys think this one is going to go. Now,
Zeus from Simple, so they don't have to do any misalignment in position, and then he drops inside of the pit.
Just note Alexi's flank here. He can take a lot of time and come through halls even if he wants to. It looks like it will be middle, but this could be instrumental right here from the in-game leader events. Only has an MP9 to work with, but nades to flush out Simple's position.
gets it. Oh my god. He only had a hand, a finger to fire at. And he's not done. They know he's there, but that doesn't make it easy. Alu, he does get the shot over top, all onto Zeus. Time ticks on the bomb, but the kid is there. You're right, there's time enough. Jumping up, though, Zeus is able to hold the line. Now we're seeing what Navi's capable of. 11-11.
Не получилось, окей. Раунд, в принципе, продолжается. Вот он, Simple. Ну, тут мешок, который, наверное, будет стоить жизни. Костылеву нет! Костылев сам стоит всей игры для Нави. Трипл килл. Какой на ровном месте он дает? О, мой бог! Изер последний, его замечают. Ну и что ты тут сделаешь? Да ровным счетом.
Sometimes twice, 3 times a game.
He shrugs it off every single time. So we will see the investment come in from the side of ENCE. Deagle for X7. Sergey has a Deagle of his own. Obviously, Ariel with no money left in the bank. He's going to stay very conservative. Alexi B and Alu on that saved AK. Bit of damage done to Zeus early here. He was towards the low ramp position, so he's been chunked on down. The rotation has come in, so there is support there. Simple gets a kill. Make that a second. Sergey's going to get the better of Zeus towards inside. Flamey knows there's one towards the pop train. Nade's going to trail on in a little bit too late. Sergey left on 3 HP. Wasn't able to get the dropped weapon from the fallen player of Zeus. And now it's Alu coming towards the yard position. Seeing if we find anyone in rotation. Might get a kill here. Almost gets the better of Edward, but things are looking a little bit too easy for Na'Vi in these early stages. Simple finished it off through the box. And they only lost Zeus in that one. So now they've definitely stabilized their economy. 2 rounds back, it felt like it was on a knife's edge. And here,